Hey everyone, it's Nura. So this is going to be a short and sweet 20-minute flow, kind of like a yoga tune-up, just to get you back in your bodies and sort of get everything working. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's come to the tops of our mats. And we're just going to come right away to standing. Finding Tadasana, ground down through your feet. And just start to lengthen your arms, draw your shoulders away from your ears. And just get as tall as you can. Let your feet spread wide so you feel all four corners. And just rooting down through your feet. Take a nice deep inhale. Sweep the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bend your knees softly and let's just come halfway down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Reach the crown of the head away from your tailbone. And then exhale and fold the rest of the way forward. And we're going to inhale and just lift up to fingertips or even just above the ground, maybe hands on the shins. And then exhale and release back down. And step the right foot back first. Take your low lunge position here and just lengthening back through your right heel. Inhaling, pressing down into the right fingertips. And as you exhale, maybe just take a little twist over towards the left. Reaching up through your fingers, inhale, root down through the big toe of your left foot. And as you exhale, release the left hand down to the ground. Press into your palms and let's step it back, downward facing dog. As you take this first down dog, feel free to just pedal out your heels. And if it feels a little bit intense to be in a full down dog, go ahead and bend your knees, taking yourself down into a table position. So you can also keep the heels lifted here. You're just going to take a nice deep breath in here and exhale and just lengthen up through your sitting bones. And again, inhaling and exhale. Inhale, rolling forward. Let's come into plank position. And as you exhale, bend into the elbows, lower down all the way to your belly. And from here, we'll lift up into a cobra. You can keep it small, medium. And as you exhale, release, plant down through your palms and either folding back through table or just come directly into downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg up into the air, down dog split. As you exhale, step that right foot forward, drop the left knee down to the ground. So we're coming into that more of a hip opening lunge. If you need something underneath your back knee, go ahead and fold your mat over or place a towel or blanket underneath your left knee. And then from here, just let your hips press forward for a moment. And then as you exhale, we're going to draw back into Ardha Hanumanasana. So what we're trying to do is just in a really short amount of time, kind of target every area as best we can. Just give it a little bit of opening to those hamstrings here. Draw the toes back towards your face. Take one more inhale here. Maybe as you exhale, you want to fold down. And then inhale, walk your way forward. Lift the back knee up. As you exhale, turn the back knee down to the ground. We're going to draw that right elbow up onto the right knee and slowly open it up into a modified side angle. Draw the tailbone underneath here so you're feeling your right sitting bone kind of traveling back towards your left heel. Inhale, take one more breath. Exhale, arm reaches long on the inside along the ear. And then take one more inhale here. Exhale and release. Spin the hands down on either side of your right foot. Turn the left heel up towards the sky. And we're just going to step it forward. Come to the top of the mat. Bend your knees again as you come into Uttanasana. And just let your head hang heavy. And then inhale, press into the thighs, lift halfway up. Exhale and fold back down. Circle the arms out. Inhale. Lift all the way up to standing. Exhale. Draw your palms together at your heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. And as you exhale, bend the knees and come halfway down. We're going to stop here and we're just going to extend the spine. So the inhale draws the head forward, the tailbone back. And then exhale and release all the way down towards the ground. You can inhale now, bring the hands onto the shins or just underneath your shoulders. And then exhale and release. So this time stepping the left foot back first. And coming into that low lunge position. Plant your left fingertips underneath the left shoulder. Pull the right hip back. Opening it up, spinning wide. Into a little twist. And then on the next exhale, release the right hand down to the ground. We're going to step it back, downward facing dog. So try to find your breath. connecting to the inhale, the exhale. And on the next inhale, we'll roll forward, come into plank position, maybe modifying by dropping the knees down to the ground. Keep the belly awake and strong. Bend into the elbows, come through chaturanga, and lower all the way down to your belly again. Inhale, lift maybe a medium cobra, fingertips underneath your shoulders or underneath your elbows. And then exhale and take it all the way down. And again, you can press back through your table, or you can come directly into downward facing dog. Inhale, take the left leg up. As you exhale, bring that left foot forward. Bring it right up to your left hand, and then take the right knee down to the ground. So those back toes can stay tucked under, or you can release them as you like. And then from here, we're just going to start to go into the hips a little bit, so your hip flexor is on the right side. Make sure that the knee is directly over the ankle rather than the toes, and just start to soften into that right hip. Inhale here, and then exhale, draw back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Here you want the hips to be over the back knee. Pull the toes back towards your face. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, and just breathe. And so whatever juicy feeling you have, whatever tightness is there, just let your body experience it today. Take one more breath in here. And as you exhale, you can fold forward and down, maybe if that's in the space of your body. And then we're going to inhale, walk the hands forward, tuck the back toes under, turn your right heel down to the ground. And so from here, the left elbow is going to come onto that left knee and opening it up to come into your extended modified side angle. So I'm just going to turn that around for you here. So from here, you're going to draw the left sitting bone back, and then maybe take that top arm alongside the top ear if that feels good. Inhale here, one more breath. And as you exhale, release, hands on either side of the left foot. Turn your right heel up to the sky and go ahead and step it forward. Come into that forward bend, drop the head down. Inhale here, get long through your spine. And exhale and melt down. Inhale, circle the arms out and up. Reach up to the sky. And exhale. And just draw your palms together at your heart center. So thumbs rest on your sternum. And just take a moment to breathe in here. And breathing out. Let yourself feel your heart rate. Let yourself start to breathe a little bit more into the corners of your body. From here, Utkatasana. Inhale, sitting back into that chair pose. Extend your hips back. Maybe lift your toes up just for a moment so you start to feel your weight in your heels more. And then as you exhale, bring your palms together at your heart center. So just to get a little bit warm and into our legs a little bit more. Inhale here. Exhale, go lower. Yeah, inhale. And as you exhale, let's twist to the right side. So if this feels like too big of a twist to get the elbow onto the knee, then go ahead and just bring your outer arm onto the knee. And then inhale, come to center. Exhale, and twist to the left side. We're going to do that 2 more times. So inhale, center. Exhale, right side. Inhale, center. And exhale, left side. One more. Inhale. Exhale, twist. And inhale, and exhale, twist. Good, inhale, come back to center. Exhale, fold all the way down. Just give those legs a little shake. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. And exhale, fold down. So from here, inhale again, come to a flat back. As you exhale, bend your knees, plant your palms. You can step or hop it back. Just come into plank position directly. Reach your chest forward, lengthen your heels back. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to get into the core just for a second here. So stay with me. If this feels too intense, feel free to drop the knees and try the same thing on your hands and knees instead. Otherwise, we're going to come into full plank position. Belly strong, really hugging up and in. And from here, lift your right leg up. And as you exhale, take your right knee to your right armpit. Exhale, reach it back. And again, to the armpit and back. 3 more. In and back. And in and back. Last one. Inhale, and as you exhale, release the right leg back. Lift the left foot up. Inhale, exhale back. Inhale, and back. Keep the belly strong. And back. 2 more. Inhale, and exhale. Last one. Inhale, exhale, reach it back. Hold it here. Inhale, 1 full breath. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, let's lift upward facing dog and just pause here for a moment. Opening up through the core. And as you exhale, pull the belly to the spine. Come all the way back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. 3 full breaths here. And if you're feeling a little bit breathy, take the exhale out through your mouth. And again, inhaling. Exhale out through your mouth. And one more time, big breath in. And exhale. Inhale, reach the right leg up into the air, down dog split. From here, stack the hips and try to keep your shoulders squared off. So you're going to lift that leg as high as you can and then lengthen out through your left heel. So you're drawing the left heel down to the ground if you can. Hold it here, inhaling. As you exhale, bend the knee and just press that foot over to the side. And then inhale to straighten, square off the hips. Exhale, step it forward. Turn the left heel down to the ground. Inhale, come up, warrior one. Inhale here, pull the belly away from that front thigh. Exhale, soften the shoulders. Inhale, get long and lifted. And exhale, inhale, take the arms out to shoulder height. As you exhale, let's take the right elbow underneath the left. Coming into Garudasana arms, we're going to inhale and lift the elbows off of the chest. So you're going to keep pressing into your front thigh. Inhale and try to lift the chest up here. And then exhale, curl the spine and kind of try to draw the elbows in towards your belly. Inhale, keep the legs as they are. Lift the chest up. Exhale and pull it in. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale and curl. Good. Inhale, lift it all the way up. Lift your gaze up to the sky. Exhale, unwind your arms. Open it wide. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. So finding that strong stance in your legs, try to share the weight between your front and back legs so you're not just dominating with that front thigh. Inhale, let's rock it back, taking a peaceful warrior or reverse warrior. And then exhale, you can either come elbow onto the thigh as we did before, or for more depth, you can go ahead and extend the arm down so fingertips touch the ground. Coming into a full side angle, inhale here. And exhale it up. Good, 1 more breath in. Exhale. From here, take an inhale. As you exhale, we're going to release the left hand down to the ground and just heel toe your right foot to the outer edge of your mat. So we're coming into dragon, and you can do this a couple of different ways. You can keep the back knee lifted, or you can go ahead and drop the back knee down. The right toes can turn slightly outwards, or the whole foot can face forward, as you like. So come up first onto fingertips and try to give yourself a sense of almost like a cobra here. Inhale, lift the chest. And then as you exhale, walk the hands forward. And if there is the space, you can bend the elbows, lower down onto your forearms, or you can just stay a little bit bent and a little bit straight somewhere in between. Just feeling out what it's like in your left hip crease here. 1 more breath in. Exhale it out. And then just to give ourselves some stretching of our quads, we're going to walk the hands back up. Place your left palm underneath your left shoulder. And go ahead and bend your left knee. And here you can reach the right arm back to that left foot. And then open up into a twist. So this is a pretty big, bold movement for that quad. And if it feels too intense, you can just reach the hand. And if that's still too much, just lower the lower leg back down if it doesn't feel good on the knee. Last breath here, inhaling. As you exhale, release, take the hand back down. Let's heel toe the foot back in towards the center. Inhale here. And just exhale, step it back. Downward facing dog. And inhale. Exhale, feel your blood moving into all those spaces, all the corners of your body that might have been a little bit of asleep. Just waking everything up. Feels really good. And we're going to take all of that on the left side. So lifting the left leg up, just starting off with a down dog split. Opening the split up, but trying to stay strong through the left arm, left shoulder. And then breathe in here as you exhale. drop that left leg over towards the right a little bit, just to get into the hip. And see if you can open it up. Inhaling here. Exhale, slowly bring that leg around. And then we're going to inhale, step the left foot forward, turn the right heel down to the ground. So we're coming back into that warrior one position. Root down into your legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Just take a moment to settle into your legs. Feel that deep bend in the front thigh. And inhale here. On the exhale, take the arms to shoulder height. Opposite arm underneath. So left arm underneath right. Wind the arm bones around each other. Doesn't matter if they don't touch. You can also just bring hands on shoulders. As you inhale, you're going to lift the elbows away from the belly. Pull the belly in. Find that support. And then lift the gaze up towards the sky. Inhaling here. Exhale, curl under. And again, stay deep in your legs. Inhale, lift. And exhale, curl. Let's do two more. Inhale. Big. Exhale, squeeze it up. And your last time, inhaling. And exhale. Take it all the way up. Inhale. Lift the gaze, lift the arms. Open through the shoulders. And then as you unwind the arms, you're going to make your way into Virabhadrasana to Warrior Two. I'm going to turn around just to face you. So left leg is forward. I'm just extending out through the arms here. Again, try to use both of your legs. You're going to feel the thighs on the back leg. And we'll come into Peaceful Warrior. Inhale. Let's tilt it up and back. And just opening up through the rib cage. And as you exhale, coming into your modified side angle, feel free to take the elbow onto the knee, or if you'd like to go deeper, you can take the fingertips down to the ground or a block. And breathe in here. And exhale it out. Stay with that breath. Inhale. And exhale. So you already should be feeling that sense of prana, that energy through your body. Inhale, last breath. Exhale, reach that right hand down to the ground. Heel toe your left foot to the outer edge. Both hands on the inside. And if you did it on the other side, please make sure you do the same variation on this side for dragon. So the back knee can be up or down, and the front toes can face forward or be slightly turned out. We're just trying to keep the knee over the ankle. And then we're going to take ourselves slowly into the pose. So the first part is to actually lift up. Like you're coming into Cobra, lift the chest, open the heart, and start to feel that right hip crease. And then from there, with that expansion, you can start to take it forward. Maybe coming down, but try not to force it onto the elbows just for the sake of it. So if you're all the way down, just be aware that there's a tendency to kind of shift around in the pelvis. If you can square off your hips a little bit, try to do that here. You can be doing this with the knee up as well. Always an option. And then when you're exhaling, you're just keeping that extension going right out through the crown of the head. Inhaling. And exhale. Let's do one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale it out. Walk your hands back up, nice and slow. And we're going to heel toe that front foot back into the center line. And then from here, inhaling. And as you exhale, go ahead and just step it back. Downward facing dog. So from here, if you need a little break, come down onto your knees. If not, inhale, forward plank position. We are almost done. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift, upward facing dog. Exhale, and take it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down onto your knees. And just sit back, and we'll take child's pose. So just get your breath here for a moment. Notice the heart rate, notice the blood pumping, that warmth under your skin. And then when you're ready, roll your spine all the way up. And we're just gonna kind of come into the last couple minutes here, taking a few stretches for our legs. So let's go ahead and take the right leg and the left leg out in front. So we're coming into Dandasana, staff pose. You can take your hands on either side of your hips, press down into the earth, lengthen up through the crown of your head. Inhale here, get nice and tall, and exhale. Keep the spine long. Inhale, reach the arms up. And if you feel that you're starting to sink into your back, then maybe just bring your arms down and hold it here. If you have the space, you're going to breathe in, get a little bit taller, and then exhale and draw yourself forward as though you're trying to catch onto something in front of you. Keep the feet active, lower the hands down, and let's just take a nice easy forward bend. Feel free to unlock your knees here. Relax your head and just let yourself sink a little bit into those hamstrings. Breathing in and breathing out. It feels good to be in your body, so just enjoy these moments. Inhale, 2 more breaths. Exhale. Last one, inhaling and exhale. Slowly roll up through the spine. So use your palms against the ground to lift yourself all the way back up. And then from here, you're going to scoot down onto your back. And we're going to just take a quick ankle to knee and then a spinal twist. So go ahead and cross your right ankle over the top of the left knee. You can flex that foot just to protect the knee joint. And then you're going to inhale and let the left leg come off of the ground. And so here, especially if you're tighter in your hips, your right knee is going to fall in towards you. So before you go any further, I actually want you to just press that right knee away from you, even if it means the left leg pushes back, and just start to feel what that's like in the hip crease. So what we've tried to do is a little bit of everything, and so this is for that outer hip. It also can sometimes get into the TFL kind of area. So we're going to start here with a little pressure on the right knee, and then from that place, if you want to go deeper, interlace the hands either behind the thigh or on the shin of the left leg, and then draw inwards. And now sometimes, especially if you are a little bit more open in this area, you might not feel a whole lot. And so in order to get more, you might move the picture slightly over to one side. So more than likely where you will feel more is to take it in close and then draw over towards the opposite side of the leg lifted. So you can try that out for yourself and just experiment with what feels good. And take another inhale here. And then exhale. And just go ahead and release that picture down. We're going to take a spinal twist here. So your right leg will just continue to cross over the left. Reach your arms out at shoulder height, palms facing down, and then draw your knees back up. And from here, we're going to inhale, take the hips slightly over to the right side, and exhale, and let both the knees drop over towards the left. And we're coming into basically an eagle leg twist. Your head can roll over towards the right side for a little continuation of that spiral. And then just allow the weight to kind of stretch and open the body. If it feels too intense, simply uncross your legs and just let one knee stack on top of the other, or even just do one leg at a time. So all of these are twist options. And then to come out of it, we'll just inhale and bring ourselves back to center. You might want a moment in the center just to kind of reset the pelvis. And then we'll take ankle to knee on the left side. So we're going to root down to begin with. Take the left ankle, cross it over the right. Keep the foot flexed. Inhale. Take the right knee in towards your chest. Now take your left hand and just press your left knee away from you. So you're activating right in the hip crease a little bit. From here, now you can begin to draw that in, and you can find your sweet spot. And it might be different. It might not be as flexible on one side over the other, and that's okay. You're just enjoying. This is what it's like to get to know your body again. And so from here again, if you tried any of the other variations, if you wanted to come slightly over to the side, feel free to do that until you get the kind of stretch that feels really good for you today. And it might be different tomorrow. You can always try it again. And then when you're ready, inhale, and let's bring this back to center. Exhale, lower the right foot down, cross the left leg all the way over the right leg, reach your arms back out, scoot your hips slightly over to the left, and then we'll take those eagle legs to come into a spinal twist over to the right side. Your head would fall over to the left if you want that continuation. And find your sweet breath here. So just a nice inhale and exhale. So you're winding down from this quick little practice. And then when you're ready to, you can bring the knees back into center. Wrap your arms around your shins. Draw your knees right in towards your belly, and then try to take your hips, so the back of your hips down towards the ground, so a little traction on your spine. And just imagine everything getting nice and long there. And if you like, you can inhale, just lift your nose towards your knees. And as you exhale, release back down. And take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, release, and we're just going to come into a brief Shavasana. So you're welcome to stay longer, or you can just take a little short rest here, letting your body come to rest on the ground, closing your eyes, and just feeling yourself settle in. So this hasn't been a long practice, just about 20 minutes, but noticing how effective it is just to move in your body. These yoga poses help to wake things up. And with your eyes closed, now learning to soften the body, so you just feel that kind of calmness, that peacefulness come across you. Each breath out, getting a little bit slower with the inhales and the exhales. And just dropping in to that quiet space. So you're welcome to stay longer. If you're ready to come out of it, just slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And then you can draw your knees into your chest. Take your time here, gently kind of rocking from side to side. And then let's just roll over onto the right side. And from there, pressing your hands into the earth for support, lift your way back up to a seated position. And in your seated position, breathe in deep, breathe out. Feel your body here. Feel that sensation. Bringing your palms together at your heart center. And bowing forward, acknowledging your practice. Thanking yourself for your efforts today. Namaste.